BBC Hooniverse.
Hello, and welcome to what is known as the final part in the three-part series, The Future. Yes, it's been a month since the last two parts, which is what we wanted. We wanted the third part to be so far away that I had a new opinion, new outlook, and new angle to take on the topic. So today we're talking about the future of not Tom Mason and TNG Productions as a whole, but as at the Secret Project, aka Doctor Who Earthbound and all its many spin-offs. Yes, the reason why I call it the Secret Project is because when I first started teasing Doctor Who Earthbound, I decided to do it in a mysterious way. So it worked. And so I created a playlist called The Secret Project. And that is what I've kept all the information in. Even though I've now got playlists for the individual series, the individual spin-offs and whatnot, I decided to keep the Secret Project going as a playlist so that I could save some of the one-off minisodes and some of the prequels that were one-off that don't have a home elsewhere, playlist-wise. So, here's the future of Doctor Who Earthbound as a franchise. So I've created something called the Fan Whoniverse, which is where my series and many other series will live. My stuff and everyone else's around the world. I'm calling it that. That's me personally. So Doctor Who Earthbound at the moment is currently in production of its third series. We've released 2 episodes with a mini-sode and a story so far. We have got the next episode 3, 4, and 5, and the next 4 episodes to go. I am going to announce this here, but the 4th series, after the current series ends, will be the 4th and final series in the Doctor Who Earthbound story. Not the end of the Doctor, my Doctor, and all my other characters. It will be the end of the Earthbound saga. So, the Earthbound saga will officially end when A, Doctor Who Earthbound Series 4 comes out, and B, some new projects come out. So with the expenditure of the Whoniverse, the Fan Whoniverse, and the expenditure of Earthbound's potentials, I mentioned this in a video called Coming Soon. I created in the Coming Soon video, I talked about a project that I was working on that I wasn't too sure whether or not on the Tom Mason channel or its own channel because it was a multimedia project. What I mean by that is that in your dreams, which is my Doctor Who Earthbound spin-off with the Dream Lord, detailing the Dream Lord's personality and who he is so that I can utilise him more within Earthbound. That was multimedia from the sense of some parts of it was visual and some parts of it was audio, right? This new multimedia project was going to have a film, like part 1 was be audio and the main adventure, and part 2 was be like the side adventure and visual. So the visual film stuff would be part 2 and the audio stuff would be part 1 to utilise more of the outdoor world, to utilise more interesting areas. I wasn't too sure if I was going to do it, but then I created a YouTube channel called Time Hoppers, which is the brand new Doctor Who fan series I'm working on that utilises my Doctor throughout it, but the main purpose is about a person who finds they've got this mission, right? And then last night I decided, well, yes, I know what I want to do is Time Hoppers. Yes, I've already released 1 video, but I want to make it a spin-off of Doctor Who Earthbound to make sure that it all links in. So all the Doctor segments are going to be linked to the 3rd series of Doctor Who Earthbound. So, in the Secret Project playlist, we now have the journey has only just begun film, teaser, whatever you want to call it, in the comments in that playlist. And if you look in the description where I normally promote who made the theme tune for this channel, I've now promoted that YouTube channel itself, so it's a separate entity. So you could go and subscribe to that, or you can look in the secret project folder and watch the video down there. Now that isn't the only spin-off coming. I've got a visual spin-off, which will also coincide with Series 3 of Doctor Who Earthbound, and I have an audio spin-off that will also coincide with Series 3 to explain a character that needs more explanation in his own realms, so that when Earthbound ends, there's a happy resolution for this character. So that'll be an audio-only series. The visual series will utilise the Doctor in an interesting way to give us more breathing space and more time to explain what's happened between episodes. We've also got Doctor Earthbound, and then we've got Time Hoppers. I'm not going to announce those two audio and visual projects just yet, just in case they fall through and don't end up going any further than this conversation here. I wrote them down, so I just need to work out how I'm going to do them and whether or not they're viable to do. So, to recap, Doctor Who Earthbound will end after the 4th series airs, but it'll go Series 3, spin-off, Series 4, sequel series. There will be a sequel series. It'll just utilise the Doctor in a new adventure, in a new way, and what's next for the Doctor. Which hasn't been decided yet because I'm still working on how Earthbound will end. But I don't really want to destroy or get rid of my Doctor, so the sequel series will allow me to continue playing my version of the Doctor, and hopefully some of the other characters from that will return. So that is the overall premise and the overall thought. In thoughts of other Doctor Who projects, Who Honori, Who School, Doctor When and the Fandom of Doom, Doctor What, and Doctor Who Complex, they'll all return in their own way. Doctor What is my improvised series that will return in the future. Doctor When and the Fandom of Doom will return. I just need to work on some other sketches and some other animation bits and bobs. Who and Ori will return, but I need to work on what to do beyond the Doctor Who Mystery books, and I need to sort of work out what I want that to happen next. The same with Who School. I need to work out how to improve the series, how to develop the format, and how to make it more interesting. Same with Did You Know? That's going to return, but I need to craft the sitcom elements to go, right, so this is the situation they're in, and this is what the comedy is going to be. And Time Vortex, which was a variety show, that will return. I just need to work out what the set's going to look like for that one, and I just need to work out some aspects and some areas that are unclear to me at the moment, but will eventually be sorted, and there'll be no issues with it. So there's a lot of Doctor Who projects in the works, as well as Bingo Bob leaving the channel for now. We'll do some stand-up, we'll do some bits of comedy that way, then we'll return back here to explain what's happened to him since then. And the narrator for Doctor Who Earthbound may appear in a spin-off of his own, may appear in a sequel series, who knows, but the narrator, who is played by Albert Thorpe, who is played by me, will return to this realm, this channel, not like this, but in another angle, in a more drama angle, because I know he's a comedy character, but I like to expand the realms of what I can do with Albert Thorpe. So, without further ado, that is where we're at with Doctor Earthbound, Series 3, 3 spin-offs, Series 4, end of Doctor Earthbound, sequel series, possibly, who knows what will happen, and then we'll take it from there. We don't know how many series sequel. How we don't know any of this. I just think that the way I've been looking at Earthbound, I feel like 4 series is enough, because it's gonna start becoming repetitive after a 4th series. So I think ending it on the 4th will give me time to go, right, this is how I need the 3rd series to end, and this is what I want the 4th series to be. This is all the characters I need to introduce. These are all the new elements I need to do, so that I can build up to a sequel series. So the 4th series is going to introduce characters, introduce scenarios, introduce props, and other things that we'll utilise in the next iteration of my Doctor Who fan series. Now, I don't know if my version of the Fan Who universe will include DW 2012, because I know that they've got their own multi-university thing. So I think that, because I've not talked to any of the fan creators officially, fan filmmakers and Doctor Who fan series in visual, in series, TV, like visual series, audio series and films, because I've not spoken to any of them. This is just my own opinion. Like, I want to shove them all together, because what I wanted to do, and I'm happy to talk about this here briefly just before we disappear, is that I wanted to create a series called the Companion Support Group, where fan Doctor Who companions, from audio, from visual to film, all of them got together to do this. Obviously, it would be recorded in audio, but that idea never came to light, never worked. So I want to make this fan universe for my own canon, so that I know that if I want to have like my Doctors in this universe, and there's different multiverses for all the different Doctors, or it's the same person just regenerated many different times over different time periods. Who knows how that would work? But if anyone wants to pick that up and take that further, then please do. It's called the Fan Who universe. Take that further, and you can create a timeline, or you can work out how all the fan Doctors, or the fan companions, or the fan masters, or the fan characters all mix in this one universe. Anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching, and this is the end of The Future, which is the series that we're in. There'll be more from me soon. Today's date is Friday, the 8th of August, 2025. There may be a brand new video, or two brand new films. Well, one brand new interview and a brand new podcast, maybe, over on Tom's Comedy Club. I can't confirm either, and I can't deny either, because one's possible, one's a 50-50 at the moment, and one's a let's wait and see. So, without further ado, bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe to the official Tom Mason YouTube channel.